Real quick what we did in class the other day, how to get your book ready to sew. So I have all of my sheets of paper here, and I'm going to start by folding each of them individually in half. So I'm not sandwiching my books together or my pages together. Instead, I'm just going to fold them in half and then put them to the side. I'm only going to do a couple sheets. So what I'm doing to make sure that my folds are really good is I'm going to line it up with the top and the bottom, and then press over here, and then run my hand over this way. If you start out with your folds being all wiggly wobbly, then nothing you can do later will make it look good. It'll always look all wiggly wobbly. Last one. Okay, so again, I'm not sandwiching them, I'm stacking them so they look like this right now. And on the folded side, I'm going to run my hand along there to make sure it's really pressed down. I'm going to use my ruler, and just on the top sheet I'm going to put a little mark on 1 inch and 2 inch, and I'm going to skip 3 and go 4, 5, skip 6, 7, 8. So you can think of each one of these as little stitches. So I want to get this long section, but everything I do has to be done in doubles. So 1 and 2 together, 4 and 5 together, 7 and 8, and 10 and 12 or 11, 10 and 11 together. Pull that off. Now we need to mark all of the pages, but to make it a little easier, we're going to just stack them like this. Start on your line and then just draw going down the edge. And if you stack them, you should be able to do that pretty easily. Just make sure your edges are lined up. You don't want your edges to be all wonky. So now all of my edges are marked. So if I were to look at any individual sheet, I would be able to see marks so that I can still see 1 inch and 2 inch, 3 and 4, and so on and so on. Alright, so now I'm going to use these lines to help guide where I'm going to poke the hole using a needle and some foam. I'm going to put these to the side. I have my foam. I'm going to open my sheet up all the way. A lot of you will want to do this and keep it folded. Don't do that. Open it up all the way and then use your needle on top of the foam on the seam. So this right here is the fold. I'm going to make sure I poke right on the fold on the line, on the little dots that I drew. Going all the way down. Once you do all 9 of your pages, then you are ready to start stitching, and that is going to be a different video. Let me know if you guys need any help.